She had the perfect face, wide eyes, porcelain skin, a real-life doll. Jessica Stam wasn't just a model, she was the model. Designers adored her. Magazines couldn't get enough. Then, at the height of her fame, she vanished. This is Jessica Stam, the model with the perfect face who suddenly disappeared.
I mean, as a kid, I never really dreamed of this because it was not really in my, it was never really in my scope of, it was never really in my world. But when it came to me, this was far beyond what I ever imagined.
The Canadian beauty was born to a large family on a farm in Ontario. She had a pretty chill upbringing, except for the havoc caused by having 6 brothers. Her upbringing is a far cry from the fast-paced world of modeling. But on the good side, that countryside life instilled in her a strong work ethic and chill personality. Can you believe she actually wanted to become a dentist?
My family at a coffee shop, and a woman came up to me and gave me her business card, and she's a model scout and manager, so she manages me today still.
But all that changed when she was spotted at a Tim Hortons outside of Toronto by a modeling scout. She was just 15 years old and ready to face the bright lights of New York City. And that's exactly what she did. She packed her bags and moved from Canada to New York City. According to her mother, Deb Stam had one goal: to not just be a model, but the best there is. And her parents encouraged her to follow her dreams. Her career skyrocketed after she was signed by IMG Models, one of the biggest modeling agencies in the world. Stam had these doll-like facial features that the industry was after at the time. Besides that, her tall, slender form and unique bone structure made her a hit on the runways. At the beginning, Stam had not moved to New York fully. She'd circle back from Canada to New York. When she was 17, she decided to move to New York permanently. At this time, things were not very good financially. She shared a small New York apartment with a friend, but all that was about to change.
The first campaign that kind of kicked off my career, I guess, was Miu Miu, and then I did Prada and Dolce & Gabbana and Anna Sui and Kenzo and BCBG.
Her first big gig was walking in the Marc Jacobs summer show. Imagine rubbing shoulders with some of the biggest names in the industry at just 15. Understandably, Stam was starstruck. In 2002, she entered the Los Angeles Look Contest and won. And that's where she met the legendary Steven Meisel. Stam credited Meisel for helping her become a supermodel. She became his muse on multiple ad campaigns, with Prada and Versace being among the first. "I guess I'm his muse," she said when asked for remarks on the photographer. This was only the beginning. She would go on to model for other iconic designers such as Anna Sui, Giorgio Armani, and others. And in 2005, Marc Jacobs made the Stam bag, inspired by her. The bag sold well in the United States and Canada. 2006 was a big year for her. She was on 68 shows for the New York, Milan, and Paris fashion weeks.
It's been so exciting. The Victoria's Secret fashion show week, the week and a half or a couple weeks leading up to the show.
That was the same year she became a Victoria's Secret angel. She was also on the Roche's ad campaign, working with Bruno Avallone. 2007 was another hit for Stam. She was featured on the May cover of American Vogue alongside 9 other models. They all had the doll-like faces the industry was going for. At this time, Stam was still signed by IMG Models, but was also working with View Management from Barcelona and Bravo Models from Tokyo. During this same year, she was listed 15th on the world's top-earning models by Forbes with an estimated net worth of $1.5 million. Right now, her worth has been estimated at $4 million. She walked for Jean-Paul Gaultier, Christian Lacroix, Chanel, Givenchy, and Christian Dior for the Paris Spring-Summer Haute Couture season. By 2010, Stam was transitioning from modeling to designing. Her first work as a designer, a collaboration with Rag & Bone. After that, she launched her own label in 2011 and collaborated with designer Rachel Roy for her jeans line. In 2011, she worked with iconic makeup artist Pat McGrath for CoverGirl's Lip Perfection campaign. And although she was used to meeting famous people, she was jittery about meeting Pat. Notably, Stam also doubled up as a host. She hosted the Yahoo fashion show, The Thread, and the Marc Jacobs pre-show. After 2011, Stam's presence on the runway and ad campaigns eventually fizzled out. But she made some appearances here and there. She uses her social media to keep us updated, and she's pretty entertaining there too. You should check her out. Stam was definitely a fashion icon from the early 2000s, and her influence is very much intact. Her incredible journey from a farm girl to a global fashion icon is truly inspiring. In fact, if I could have listed all her accomplishments, we would have to sleep here.
This is how Jessica Stam puts on her jeans. Watch and learn. It is a little bit like a hoedown. She did a lot of high kicks.
Her social media gives us some snippets of the model's life. It is a unique combination of luxury and simplicity. She's a self-made millionaire, so she's earned it. Her fashion choice is especially interesting, a blend of high-end and casual. Stam lived in New York for 15 years, the years she was actively modeling. She then moved to Los Angeles and lived there for 5 years. Currently, she lives in Maui with her husband and 2 young children. She has proudly expressed her adoration for her children and how she wouldn't want them to miss out on childhood. And so she's very selective about the jobs she takes on. Stam's relationships have been just as colorful as her modeling career. In 2005, she dated rock star Anthony Kiedis, but they broke up shortly after. They were seen together in public a lot. In 2008, she came back to the spotlight for dating Austin Craig. Now, when she got engaged to Brahman Turner, fans got really excited. Turner is an American film director and producer known for his work in Daydreamer and Poolside, the 2009 movie. They began dating in 2016 and got engaged in 2018. Turner is her current husband, and Stam is always sure to serve us some cute couple goals on her social media every time she gets. They are a picture-perfect family. They enjoy living close to nature, tending to their garden, and spending time by the ocean. Stam is a really caring person, as many of the people in the industry have described her. She does a lot of charity work.
Hi, I'm Jessica Stam. I'm standing here in front of the Many Hopes home in coastal Kenya, and I'm committed to taking 6 more girls off the streets.
For example, she partnered with Many Hopes and Adopt Together charity organizations to help foster children in the U.S. and street kids from coastal Kenya. Many Hopes is an NGO that has been building schools and homes for children in Kenya. In 2014, she helped the organization raise $400,000 for the cause. The money was intended to create sustainable businesses for the parents, making foreign aid unnecessary. In 2013, she was the ambassador for Peace Jams at the Social Innovation Summit. Her role was to encourage young people to engage in community service and activism. Besides that, she has also worked with Water, an NGO committed to providing clean drinking water to people in developing countries. With these endeavors, Stam has been able to leverage her platform to support initiatives that aim to create lasting, positive change in communities all over the world. In a funny moment during her early modeling days, she fell while walking on the runway. Imagine falling flat on your face and hitting your forehead. Only this time, everybody's attention is on you. She was wearing extremely high leather pumps, which caused her to trip and fall forward. Despite the bad fall, Stam quickly regained control of the situation, dusted herself up, and continued walking as if nothing had happened. The videos of the incident were highly publicized on social media. In fact, the New York Magazine put her on the top 5 runway falls list. However, her professionalism and graceful recovery were highly praised. In 2004, Stam decided to dip her toes into the film industry. She made her debut with the 2004 short film Agent Orange, directed by Tony Scott. Her role was short, but she left us wanting more, which she never let up. In this 5-minute film, Stam was supposed to be the Orange Girl, a mysterious woman dressed in all yellow who caught the eye of the protagonist, Orange Boy. But after their initial interaction, Orange Boy never meets Orange Girl again at the subway station. And so he keeps coming back to look for her. Her debut only showcased her versatility as a model. Stam worked with all the greatest designers in the 2000s, and with that, she cemented her place as one of the world's top supermodels. It wasn't by sheer luck. She was a hardworking girl who knew exactly what she wanted. She has shaped the industry in more ways than one, and inspired a new generation of models who take their careers seriously. So, is Jessica Stam one of the greatest supermodels to ever exist, or what? Let us know in the comments.